welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, I want to go ahead and say thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I definitely encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. And I definitely appreciate it, guys. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So let's go ahead and let's see what do we have for Virgo this week. Virgo, there's something that you what is that? The underdog? There was something that you may have felt that you were the underdog in. But then now it's like you're on top. So let's say, like, whether it was at work or whether it was at the gym, regardless of whatever it is, guys, these are general readings. Apply it where it applies in your life. But there was something where you started like at the bottom, right? You started from scratch and you were just like, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna see this through. And now it's like you're either being offered like a higher position at work, or now you're like the boss or something like that. There is a huge leveling up. But they keep on reminding me, or keep on telling me to remind you that you were the underdog in a situation. Or maybe this is how it's going to be. Like, maybe you're being offered a position and maybe people feel like you're not ready, or people feel like I don't know, because there's something about like there is a position that is being filled, but people are questioning who is filling it. And I'm picking up that you're the one that's filling the position. What is that though? Okay. It takes me a while sometimes with certain things. All right. So, like, let's say you start to take like an art class, right? Like a drawing class. And you're one of those people like myself that when you draw a person, you still draw the stick figure, right? Like the little stick body, the stick leg, the stick arm, and the round face with the two dots and the smiley face, right? And it could be like by the time you are done with this art class, right? Your work, your drawings have evolved so much that you're either being asked to like assist the teacher or something of that matter. So it's kind of like that leveling up type of energy, right? So like my kids have tried teaching me 100 times like how to draw like a person without the stick figure, and I still it's I don't pay that much mind to it, to be honest with you. But like when I look at my kids and I see like the evolution of their drawings, it's amazing, right? But it's almost kind of like this energy of like maybe you're being reminded that you need to look at where you're at and look how far you've come in a certain situation or a certain area of your life. Maybe you're waiting for a breakthrough and breakthrough has actually occurred, but you're not seeing it, because it's almost like part of you has forgotten where you actually started. And it's like you may have been measuring your success in comparison to someone else instead of measuring based on where you started. There is a real huge significance here of remembering where you started. And I feel that if you go ahead and you look at where you started versus where you are at now, it kind of brings this energy of like this kind of like unforced, to be honest with you, gratefulness, and this energy of realizing all the success that you have actually accomplished. So if you're kind of feeling like you're having kind of like an off week, maybe you didn't hit your quota last week for whatever that is. Maybe you didn't hit your goal for last week or whatever it is. It's like, don't allow that to stop you, or don't allow that to bring you down. Remember how far you've come. Remember where you were, like where you started. Because it is giving me this like underdog type of energy of like somebody elevated so high, but it's almost kind of like you're either not seeing it It's either you or people around you are not seeing like where you came from or how hard you worked for something. So if this is internally like within yourself, definitely revisit that. If this is other people that are like questioning why you got a certain position or why you were leveled up, it is not for them to understand, so you don't even have to explain yourself. Maybe that is where maybe you're questioning yourself with something because other people are questioning it. You're being told not to even pay attention to that. We do have the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse with the Empress. If other people want to talk and argue or speculate as to why you're receiving something or why you're getting leveled up, let them. You don't have to engage in that. If you're the one that is struggling to see how far you've actually come, then go ahead and take a look back at where you were, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, even a year ago, even a month ago, and see how much you have actually grown and how much you have actually evolved. But it's definitely this underdog energy, and there's something about looking at where you started either refills that gives you a boost in your confidence, or shuts down any doubts that may be trying to creep in when it comes to this new opportunity or this leveling up. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. Now this can be confirmation to the reading, this can be your advice, or something that you're not seeing clearly that you need to be made aware of, Virgo. So let's go ahead. What do we have? So we have number 6, the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. And now this is the second card because we did have the Empress, and that does embody the divine feminine. So whatever it is that you're leveling up, or whatever it is that is manifesting for you, was something that you created. This was something that you showed up for yourself. This was something that when the sacrifices were needed, you made them, right? When we think about a womb, right? When we think about a woman being pregnant, right? There are certain things that sometimes a mother has to sacrifice, right? Like you don't drink, you don't do this, you don't do that. If it's a high risk pregnancy, some mothers have to sacrifice even walking when they're on bed rest, right? But regardless of anything, the end product is that life that is being created, right? That life that is being brought into life. And it's almost kind of like, okay, remember all the sacrifices, remember where you were, remember what you wanted, remember how much work, how much sweat, how much everything you put into this, so that you allow yourself to celebrate the final result, so that you allow yourself to go into this new phase of your life being confident in yourself regardless of what anyone else is saying, Virgo. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for your love and support. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. I love you all. Bye-bye.